السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Today, boys, we are going to study the present perfect. So let's watch this video to know about the present perfect and come back to answer some questions and exercises.
ESL Library. Present perfect. What are verb tenses? Verb tenses show if an action takes place in the past, present, or future. The present perfect is a verb tense. We use the present perfect tense for two reasons. The present perfect can show a finished past action. It doesn't show when this action took place. For example, I have been to Australia. The present perfect can also show a continuing action. It shows an action that started in the past and continues to the present. This action might continue into the future too. For example, I have lived in Toronto for 2 years. The present perfect is formed with the auxiliary verb have and the past participle form of the main verb. Have changes forms depending on the subject.
Okay, boys. Remember, boys, that we use have, the auxiliary verb have, with I, you, we, and they. Okay, and also, boys, we use it with the plural subject, such as the students. The students have, not has. Or we use has with he, she, it, and the singular subject, such as the student. The student has. One student has, not have.
I have finished my homework. She has worked at this office for 12 years. My friends have seen that movie. With regular verbs, we use the verb plus ed to form the past participle. For example, the past participle of the verb walk is walked. With irregular verbs, the past participle changes into a different form. We do not use ed. For example, the past participle of the verb eat is eaten. Here are some examples of irregular verbs in their base form, past form, and past participle form. Listen and repeat. Be, was or were, been, do, did, done, drink, drank, drunk, eat, ate. Look at the picture and say or write a present perfect sentence. For example,
Now, boys, we have some questions, so pay attention, please, and try to answer them.
I have lived in Australia all my life.
Okay, here, with the pronoun I use have, and the PP of the verb live is lived. So I have lived in Australia. So, boys, let's see the next one.
Now you try.
Here, he has or have, boys. So he has. Excellent, boys and girls. So he has And the PP of the verb have is great, is had. So he has had a dog for 5 years. So boys, now let's see the next example. We with the verb move. So we takes has or have. Excellent. It takes have. And the PP or the past participle of the verb move is moved. It's a regular verb. So we add D. So we have moved to another country. So excellent boys and girls. Now, boys and girls, let's move to this PowerPoint show. Okay, boys. Now, here, as I told you, boys, we use the verb or the auxiliary verb have with I, you, we, they, and the plural subject, such as the students, the boys, the girls. And we use has with he, she, it, and the singular subject, such as the boy, the girl, Muhammad, John, and so on. Then we use the past participle, like I have eaten, we have eaten, they have eaten, he has eaten, she has eaten, and so on. Boys, remember that we use the past participle plus have to form the present perfect. For example, here has have done, has or have been, has or have written, and so on. Remember, boys, that we have irregular verbs such as take, and the past participle of take, not taked, taken, ride, rode, ridden, drink, drank, drunk, swim, swam, swum, throw, threw, thrown, and so on. Now, boys, here we have an example, okay? We use the present perfect tense to show the result of an action. For example, Ben is eating a chicken leg. So Ben has eaten a chicken leg. Another example, we cannot use the present perfect tense with adverbs of time. For example, we cannot use yesterday, 2 weeks ago with the present perfect. Here, I have done my homework. Don't say I've done my homework yesterday, but you can say I did my homework yesterday. So you can use yesterday with the past simple. You can use the adverbs of time with the past simple, not the present perfect. Here, boys, we use some words with the present perfect, such as already and yet. Here in the present perfect tense, we use yet with questions and negative. Remember, boys, that we use yet with questions and negative at the end of the sentence. For example, have you eaten the apples yet? No, I haven't eaten the apples yet. So here in the question, we use yet at the end of the sentence. And in the negative form, haven't, I use yet at the end of the sentence as well. And also, boys, we use ever and never. In the present perfect tense, we use ever in the questions and never to express frequency. For example, have you ever celebrated the Ching Chow Bon Festival? Have you ever celebrated? Have you ever eaten? Have you ever played? And so on. No, I have never celebrated. So we use never with the negative form. So what's the negative form here? The negative form here is never. So I have never celebrated. I have never celebrated. Here, boys, we have some questions. Here, Mary is a singular subject, so we use has. Excellent. And the PP of the verb do is done. So has Mary done her homework yet? So yet here has to be at the end of the sentence. Excellent boys and girls. Yes, she has done her homework already, or she has already done her homework. So boys, we have already finished today. Remember, boys, that we have already studied the present perfect, which consists of has or have plus the PP. And we use some verbs, some words with the present perfect, such as already and yet, and ever and never. So we have already finished, boys and girls. See you next time, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.